Jay-Z and Tony Buzbee are literally at war since he was named in the lawsuit with Diddy. So Tony Buzbee took to his Instagram earlier this morning and said that the smear campaign continues, and today he was sued again by a lawyer affiliated with the same lawyers that he faces in the Diddy litigation. He alleges that the conspiracy to discredit him and intimidate him from pursuing claims in the Diddy litigation has at this point become criminal. This latest case, like others, is frivolous, laughable, and ridiculous, and will be dismissed like the others. It now seems that every other day there is another false claim filed, all of which are being ginned up by the individuals working on behalf or in concert with those at Roc Nation and Diddy interests. This latest one is provably false with literally no factual basis or merit whatsoever. Prior to the filing, the lawyer demanded $20 million from me, claiming that if I didn't pay, he would trash my reputation, despite being shown that his client's wild claims could not be true. We won't just sit back and allow the criminality to continue. We have reported this conduct to the relevant legal authorities, and we will be filing our own cases against those who are behind this to put a stop for it once and for all. And Tony Buzbee is talking about the reason that he filed the lawsuit against Roc Nation yesterday. And in that lawsuit, he was laying out how Roc Nation, Quinn Emanuel were allegedly responsible for paying private investigators to go to his former clients and pay them money to lie about Tony Buzbee. Then it just broke on TMZ that Tony Buzbee was sued for allegedly giving a woman an STI. And what I find super weird about this, TMZ did break a story last month about this same woman who said that Busby flew into a fit of rage and pushed a champagne flute into her face when they were at a bar during their New York trip. And in that story that TMZ broke about the woman filing this lawsuit a month ago, nothing was mentioned about any physical encounter or STIs like now that's being mentioned by this Jane Doe. So it's seeming like this Jane Doe just updated her lawsuit to add all of this new information today. And here's this headline that TMZ broke a month ago about this woman being allegedly assaulted by Tony Buzbee with a champagne flute. Tony Buzbee literally called this all out after this woman filed this very first lawsuit, not naming any physical encounters or the fact that she had an alleged STI. He said that he would like to ask the lawyer that was bringing this silly case on if he was friends with the lawyer from the firm that brought on the extortion case against him. All of this will be exposed soon. And we know now the John Doe that filed the extortion case against Tony Buzbee was Jay-Z. And then everybody on Twitter is freaking out because they're watching Roc Nation put up this statement and then take it down and put it back up over and over again. They said that Roc Nation is going to be arrested because his client, alleged ex-lover, is accusing him of assaulting her and giving her a disease and asking her to falsify documents in a lawsuit. We suppose it's also Roc Nation's fault that your other ex-clients are suing you for allegedly stealing their money? No and no. God is behind the sunlight that you keep referencing. We are not the source of every sunlight that you get, but Rock Sunshine is coming your way, Mr. 1-800. Shameful. And then they put it back up again. And then they took that one down and then they put this one up. And so far, this one is still the one that's on there right now. Everybody in the comments has been freaking out in every single post that they've been taking down, asking them why are they taking it up and putting it down. Y'all find the right layout for this weird statement yet? Or are you going to delete it again? This statement is not giving innocent. It's giving hysterical. It's giving Amber Heard. How many times y'all gonna post and delete this statement? Tony already jumped in front of y'all. Here before they make it an ad, Spiral Roc Nation. This is the third time that this has been posted. Mumbling and crackling, scrambling and panicking. Jay-Z, leave Tony Buzbee alone. Y'all are so shitty and mad that this further proves y'all are in cahoots with Tony's ex-clients and people in his personal life. Tony is not lying on y'all. Deleting and re-adding these statements, Jay-Z, we know it's you. All of this is too much, and I did do some digging into Tony Buzbee's other 2 lawsuits that weren't filed by this Jane Doe, but I find it weird that all 3 of these lawsuits that were filed against Tony Buzbee didn't happen until after a demand letter was sent to that John Doe celebrity for being added in the lawsuit with Diddy. Now, I'm not saying that that for sure has anything to do with it, but I just find it really weird that the claims that Tony Buzbee are saying are kind of lining up, because not one person sued him until all of this came out. And it is really weird because all 3 of these people are former clients of the Busby law firm, just like Tony Buzbee was alleging. But I don't know, y'all. This is crazy and it's so much back and forth. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.